Wah, there we go. For some reason, the OBS wasn't using the correct input. Fixed. Thanks for letting me know. It would have been a little while before I noticed that. Oh, I forgot that it gives you a hurry up. Oh, yeah. I never see this because I always go fast, but yeah, then the water starts rising. This is a gameplay feature. Oh, no. Ah. And then it kills you. So yeah, we're playing. I'm just gonna repeat what I said while I was muted. We're gonna be playing some more of this because I got overstimulated and I don't know what to play now. Like what I was gonna do is just like not happening. But first I want to see if I can fix the visual issues that happen with emulator. They do also happen with the the game telling you to hurry the hell up. Yeah, I know, right? The visual glitches with the rainbows and stuff, in particular, it's the rainbows. They do happen on real hardware, but not to the same extent. It's a lot less. So I think it's, in part, reaching like, the sprite limit or something, I would imagine. But I don't know that for sure. So I'm gonna try some different, like, graphical settings within the emulator to see if anything will help with that at all, because it's a little bit distracting. Luckily it doesn't affect gameplay at all, but it is just, like, kind of visually gross. Whoa! Just gonna, like, shower rainbows all over the screen to try and make it more apparent. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of limit. But you can see, like, the like, flickering and the choppiness of it. Yeah. Yeah, so, to an extent it is. It doesn't look this bad. It definitely looks worse on emulator. And I think that's just partly because of the like, how crisp it is. You know? Let's see. So right now, I don't want to mess with any sort of system settings. That would be kind of eh. But if it's just a graphical thing, I think that's probably fine, and I don't think anybody's going to be like, don't do that. LCD colors, pixel aspect ratio. What does that look like when you mess with that one, I wonder? Oh, I gotta hit apply. Oh, I stretched it. Oh, that looks real weird. I don't like that. Okay, so doubler. Let's try doubler. Blocky. Okay, so now that's really funny. So it switched for me because now you guys see what I was seeing before, where it's kind of just like a little bit more translucent, right? Because it's flashing more. But now I see more of the, like, missing pieces in the rainbow and stuff. That's really funny. All right, let's try some scan lines. Oh, that's terrible. Oh no, that's worse. How about blurry? Ooh, yeah, that is blurry. Congrats. Oh wow. Now everything's smooth. What is auto LCD? Yeah, no. No thank you. How about frame bend? What does that do? Oh! Oh, that, like, instantly fixed it. What the heck is frame blend? Oh, frame... I said frame bend? That's what I read it as. I lost the L somehow. It's frame blend, not bend. Okay, so frame blend makes a lot of sense why that would work. Because now we're losing the flickering. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, let's see if we can get anything better than that. There's auto LCD. Interesting, but not what we're looking for. DMG reality. I don't know how that's different than the simple. About GBC interlace? Nah. MGB reality. Okay, so there's 3 of them that basically look the same to me. I don't know which one to choose, but at least now it looks better. That's really all I was going for. Oh, that looks a little weird, though. When they're overlapping, they look a little bit weird. Yeah. I mean, it's still better. It's still way better than it was. So I think that's gonna be the thing. Frame benderness. You like the LCD filter? Yeah. This do be one of the things that, like, is nice about emulating is you can kind of change the visuals a little bit here and there to make it more easily, like, enjoyed, you know? Like those different, like, scan lines and such. Some people really like having all the smoothness or the, like, dot matrix. Like, that looks alright. That looks alright. I mean, I don't know how it looks for you guys, because once it gets streamed crushed by YouTube and Twitch's compression, it very well might not look good anymore. But to me, that looked quite nice with the individual blocks being defined. But yeah, I'm gonna leave everything else alone. Not gonna turn on the doubler at all. I'm not even sure what the doubler does exactly, but it just seems to be those different LCD type effects. All I turned on was flame blend, and I ended up using just the DMG reality. I could look up what that means, but at the moment, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, now we can reset and we can enjoy the game. Wow. Yeah. Definitely better. Really, that's, like I said, all I was going for. Now, if I could figure out why that happens more on emulator as well, where, like, for some reason it starts the game off to the right. No idea on that one. I haven't been able to figure that one out. Chunky Rainbow is your nickname? Wow. Yeah, let's do a time attack. Noise. Whoop. Now, I'm trying not to die, like, being really careful not to die because we are on the time mode where if you die too many times, then it just tells you that you're really terrible. And I don't want to be told I'm really terrible. No! Oh, hi, RJ. How's it going? I'm not planning on submitting this one. You can't pause in a speedrun. Generally, it's frowned upon. I'm just warming up with time attack mode. No, you are unbelievably terrible. Ah! Doing well. How is everybody else? Got super overstimulated, just like ADHD, overwhelmed, etc. And I was like, you know what? I can't stream what I wanted to stream. Let's just stream some Rainbow Islands. You are not unbelievably terrible, but the game says so. I died too many times. The game says I'm unbelievably terrible. You love how snippy this game is? Yeah. I bet I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know for sure, but this is a port of an arcade game originally. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of this is actually from the arcade game. I mean, I'd be willing to bet that that little title card there right at the top was not made for the Game Boy Color. Cuz crunchy. Or like crusty. Look at that. Wow. Oh yeah, absolutely. Getting people to drop more coins. There's also a score attack. No idea why someone would want to play that. Yeah, so we need to not mess with these, because that would be cheating. So I'm going to reset the Game Boy just back to defaults, because I went into the options forgetting what was in there. I mean, I could just show that I'm leaving it on the same thing that it was at, but it's pretty obvious when you're running with the improper amount of lives anyway, so easily caught. I gotta like figure out a better way to like hold the controller though, so I don't like stress my hands playing this game a bunch. Anyways. Oh, came out of nowhere. Barely survived. Oh yeah. Recently I was thinking about replaying some Shining Force and then maybe moving on to playing Shining Force 2. Would you guys be interested in seeing that? It's an old Genesis game. It's one of the ones that has been ported to literally, like, everything. I originally played it because it was ported to PC on a little disc. Which Shining Force? I hate to say this, but it's the easiest comparison that everybody always makes. So it's kind of like Fire Emblem. But it doesn't have the thing that Fire Emblem's known for. But more recent Fire Emblem games have gotten rid of that anyways, where there's like permadeath for the characters. It does not have that. You just go and you can revive them and stuff. Nice. Yeah, more recently I actually, like, unlisted a bunch of my old videos, my old streams back from 2017, because let's be honest, they were very rough, and I feel like after 2017, getting into like 2018 or so, I started to have like a relatively big improvement in what I was doing, so I just kind of quietly let those go to unlisted, and one of the ones on there though was Shining Force, so I'm like, oh, I could replay that now, and people won't get confused. That, and also I just love the game in general, so I've got a lot of nostalgia for it. Find some scraps from the first streams and make a comp. Oh no. Muse reacts to Muse first. Oh no. I actually did that a couple of times. I looked back on the first couple of videos and stuff during a couple of streams when it was the couple of anniversary streams, basically. So they were streams on the same day that was the anniversary of the channel. I think like 7 and 8, maybe 6, I don't know. Something like that. And now we're on to 9. 9 years on YouTube. This is a very smooth beginning. I'm just kind of like cruising. Not really thinking too much. Panic a little bit, it's fine. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, 9 years on YouTube. Ah, there's a death. I was going deathless for a good while. Oh, okay. Ah. Okay. Hold on, can't read at the moment. Good. What's this news? Yeah. Oops. There was a name change at one point. That was when I was decided. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go full furry. I never looked back. Ooh. I love the Muse frantic. Gotta thank my friend. Ah! Got a friend. Got a friend? Got a friend, yes. Gotta thank my friend Techno again for making that for me. It was great. He didn't even expect any money from me, but I threw money at him anyways because I was like, no, you're gonna get money. You just got a friend. I do. I have some friends. This is true. It's like when Goku went Super Saiyan. Yes, that was me going full furry. Was like when Goku went Super Saiyan. That's exactly what it was like. Oh my goodness. What did I determine was the best way for this one? Straight up the middle? Yeah, I think this one is literally just straight up the middle the whole way. There we go. Straight up the middle. Sorry, it's very difficult for me to be straight sometimes. I mean, to go straight. There we go. Eh. Not great, but we'll make it work. Wait, Sacrilege? What? Hello, you goober. What are you doing here? Oh. I was like, hold on a second. There we go. You falling behind. I'm also not cute. How dare? Oop. I got scared. Shoes! Shoes! Ah! The fast shoes suck. I take it back. They don't. They just suck. Ah! What? There we go. Shoes! This just in, Mews don't want to wear shoes. No, that's not what I mean. Ooh. There we go. Haven't messed that one up in a while. Definitely updating that with your new name for the 10th anniversary. What? You've lost me. I don't know what you mean. You'd think I hadn't played in, like, weeks. But no, it was just last week that I was playing this. Not sure how I got rusty within that time period, but I did. Mews hates shoes. Is this going to be a hashtag on Blue Sky now? Am I going to go look at my feed and it's just going to be a whole bunch of, like, ats, like... Why does Mews hate shoes? What is this about? Who is Mews? It is now? No, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean go do that. Goodness. Ooh. Oh my gosh. You're all here for blood. Somehow I managed to beat up all the robots and the one random wrench. Yeah, if I'm not in the middle, I always get kind of messed up by that one. I'm not getting it. Ah! Oh, I've dodged the ice cream. Luckily, it doesn't matter. Just points. Whoa. Whoa. Talk about lucky. I got lucky so many times there. Surprised I didn't die like 6 different ways. But yeah, thanks for reminding me. I do need to update my stream starting soon screen some more. It's still a work in progress, but it's been a work in progress for like several months, if not a full year at this point. I should just like return to it every so often and work on it more. Like every 3 months, go back and add stuff. That's what I should do. Do 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 do. 202. Wow. Can you believe it, guys? Can you believe it? This is run attempt 202. Can you believe it? Ah! $202? Yeah. It says it up in the top right corner. There we go. Welcome back. There it is, 16 flat. My 1340 is a lot better. But yeah, that was run 202. I've been speedrunning this one for a while now. Actually, yeah, when was my first run of this game? I can just check the speedrun.com. Let's see. Rainbow Islands, go to history. And we can see first run was 2016. Was the very first run of the game on speedrun.com by Toucan Sam. Then Lovebot took it over, and then in 2018, that was my first run. It was 1642. And then from there, we've lowered it all the way down to 1340. Which I didn't submit. Oh my gosh, I forgot to submit this. I forgot to submit the speedrun. The world needs to know. I do need to go do that. I'll do that after stream. Hopefully I'll remember. But yeah, 1340 is the world record. Which I set just last week. Previous one was 1415. So it was a pretty good run. Pretty good improvement. Anyways, I'm still pretty happy with the... Don't check blue sky. Oh, no. I'm still pretty happy with the 100% runs, though. It's cool. I will do an all islands run at some point, but I want to leave it alone for now. Yeah. What do we want to do, guys? Oh, also, here's what the current one looks like. If you were one, oh, that looks a little bit funky because it's the Rainbow Islands, but you can see it. You still get the idea. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, but I definitely could work on it some more and get it looking better. There's a bunch of things here that like I could apply some better textures to and whatnot to make it look better. So it's just on a list. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't dislike it, but it's still kind of unfinished, you know? Oh yeah, the blue text over a red splash was awful. I did that for a while. That was in like all the thumbnails and stuff too. Ugh, I don't know what I was thinking. I thought that looked fine back in the day. I thought it was like quirky isn't the right word, but like playful, I guess. I thought that it was like kind of like, you know, silly and fun, but it just kind of looks bad. I am judging my previous self. That's what we used for the 10th anniversary, just MewsSnep life suit. Oh my goodness. No. I definitely should do something for 10 years, though. Like, something more substantial. But I am starting to think I should push it to, like, the new year. Like, start doing it January 1st instead of doing it on December 4th. Because it's, like, there's already so much going on. It was just a thought, though. I could change wherever, but something to think about. Why did I start in December? That's really the question. Why did I start streaming in December or start doing YouTube? Hashtag Muse10. Let's do another any percent and then we'll do 100%. Alright, and go. Death on the first level is never good. Not a good sign. I should run against best segments. I always like doing that. I have been considering doing some more speedruns of other games. Like at one point I did some speedruns of Monsters, Inc. That could be a fun one to go back to. Monsters, Inc. for the PlayStation 1. Shoes! Shoes! No! Not the shoes! Everybody panic. There's a shoes run now. Ooh. We'd be doing a shoes run. Have a good eepy sleepy. Good night. Take care of yourself. Rest well and all that, yeah. Oh, you know what I could do? No, the shoes are gone. Shoes run is over. Back to normal. It was right at the end, too. We almost got to the exit. Would have been like 20 seconds, 25 seconds ahead. But yeah, I could do some Cat Girl Without Salad speedrunning. It's been quite a while since I played that game. The jokes, all the jokes will be fresh again. Oh, I could have grabbed shoes. But yeah, Cat Girl Without Salad, most people won't know it, but you might actually know a song from it without even realizing, which I think is really funny. I've actually posted, like, on the different songs before. Like, this is a remix of a song from Cat Girl Without Salad, made by this person. I don't remember the person's name, to be completely honest, but... If you've ever heard Kitchen Gun, that's a remix. The Kitchen Gun song is based off of a Cat Girl Without Salad song. Yes, really. 100%. After the run's over, I'll bring it up. Remind me. I'll bring up the two songs. Because it's like, oh yeah, that's just straight up, that is the song. So I'm sure if I play it on stream, I'll get people being like, wait, that's that's the Kitchen Gun song. What? Like, it'll blow people's minds. It'll be like, yeah, I'm the world record holder for this really obscure game that most people don't know about, and most people should never try to speedrun because it is not a good speedrun game. It's a horrible speedrun. I highly recommend against anybody ever playing that one for speedrunning. Play it casually. It's a great game to play casually, but, like, speedrunning, just no. Don't be like me. Think before you act. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. The Kitchen Gun song, though, was taken down for some reason. And, like, somebody re-uploaded it, but the original posting of it is gone. It was that original posting where I said, like, oh yeah, this is from Cat Girl Without Salad. So I'm not sure if it's there anymore on the video. It should be, though. Like, people should be able to find that. Yeah, a little bit behind. That's okay. We're not that far. Yeah, did you look up the music from Cat Girl Without Salad? Well, don't listen to it too much, because we'll be hearing an awful lot of it if I do end up speedrunning it. I'm only half joking. Even if I only do one stream of it, we'll hear it a lot. It's not a very long game. Oh, no. One moment. Right. Middle. There we go. I almost forgot. Gotta go straight up the middle. Meant this one I can check out. Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. You meant this song from this game. I have heard it far too much. Let me tell you. It's fine. Ah, darn. Almost good. It was almost good. Got him. It really doesn't need a name. But if I wanted to give it a name, I'd probably call that, like, Rainbow Crash. The Rainbow Waterfall actually makes sense to give it a name because it's such a weird thing. But when you just overlap a bunch of rainbows and then jump on top of them, that's basic gameplay, so it doesn't really need a name. But it came to mind, I was like, yeah. Almost sounds like a edgy My Little Pony character or something. What is her name? Rainbow Dash, right? So Rainbow Crash is her edgy older sister. Why not, right? Yeah, for this world, the music just kind of disappears. I'm not entirely sure why, but it does. I guess it's like, oh, we've been playing that song too long. Let's just drop it. The shoes. Ah, got me. Need to hug the wall just a little bit more. Nice. Got a nice rainbow waterfall on that too. Got lucky there. That rainbow didn't take him out. I would have been in trouble. Also could have got shot by that one robot at the end there, so we got lucky twice in that level. For every bit of good luck, though, you get a bit of bad luck in this game, so I'm sure we'll see the bad luck here soon. I mean, for one, I have picked up the shoes again, so that could be considered bad luck. And then I got... Ooh. Not great. Oh, not great at all. I think this is run dead. Run over. It's Jover. What? There we go. 50 seconds behind. Goodness, that happened fast. We lost 25 seconds. Gold, 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 gold. I could tell. That was smooth. That was cool. We're going to be around a minute behind. All right. Ooh, nice. I like how consistent I'm being with these last few levels. It's pretty funny. Ah, darn. Tried to slow down, make sure I wouldn't die. Then I died anyways, which is like the worst thing you can do. If you're gonna die in this game, die fast. And then zoom. Beautiful. Still a 1431. Not bad. Okay. So I'm going to pause that for a second. And now, going to YouTube. I'm going to turn down the volume on this in a second. It's even called Kitchen Without Gun. Like, one of the versions of it is called Kitchen Without Gun. That's the extended version. Because there's a 30-second version, which is the more original one from 5 years ago. Turn that down. Okay, so this is Kitchen Gun.
This kitchen is so hard to clean. If only there was an easier way.
New kitchen gun. Sparkles like new. Yeah, all clean again. Sparkles like new. I love you, kitchen gun. Just 3 shots from kitchen gun. Say goodbye. Yeah, all clean again. Sparkles like new.
So that's the thing from 5 years ago, right? And then we've got Cat Girl Without Salad, Radical Galaxy. Yeah? You hear it now? Here's the extended one of Kitchen Without Gun.
This kitchen is so hard to clean.
Yeah, all clean again. Sparkles like new. I love you, kitchen gun.
Cat Girl Without Salad. Kitchen Without Gun. Yeah. So I always thought that was cool. That I like immediately noticed it. It's literally the same. Yeah, no, it's like a remix. And like they're not trying to hide it either. Provided to YouTube by TuneCore. Interesting. So this is now. Huh. I wonder what that's gonna do. Hopefully that doesn't mean a bunch of copyright claims and stuff. We'll see. It'll be fine. But yeah, I think even like it's yes, the original was taken down. The original video. But yeah, it's like a remix. So it is cool. I thought it was neat. It was just very funny to me, especially because like I've speedrun the game, so like I'm extremely familiar with it. And then there was like a little wolf animation that someone made, and they like somebody else put that to the music from Cat Girl Without Salad, Radical Galaxy, that song. And like it matches up great. It's awesome. But then like you know, people are wondering what the song is, and like some people are like, "Oh, this is like an instrumental version of Kitchen Gun." And then it's like, "No, actually, it's just the inspiration for Kitchen Gun." At least the song version. But yeah, it is neat. At least I think it is, anyways. Mwah. So I think now I could either do a best segments run. Oh, 11:04. I've almost got my best segments under 11 minutes. That's insane. So I could do a best segments run, or we could do a 100%. What do you guys think? %, or any percent? We've been doing any percent. So 100% is the full game where I gotta collect all the crystals to unlock the later worlds and such. Wait, does that mean I didn't submit that one either? No, I submitted the... Okay, I submitted the 100% run, but I forgot the any percent. Switch to 100%? Alright, let's do it. Alright, so save these, open splits, 100%. There we go. I still need to get images of the bosses for the last few splits, but we got what we got at the moment. 49:36 is the time to beat. That was set 8 days ago. Alright. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. He's getting in the any percent groove there. I need to collect some crystals. Those are shoes. That was red. What the heck? I feel like that shouldn't have been a red crystal, but alright. I don't know if these have a different name, like if they're supposed to be gems or if crystals works. I don't know. Red? Really? Red for there? That seemed wild. So the way that these crystals are determined, in case... Here we go. In case you don't remember or don't know, it's just based off of the horizontal position of where they land. Okay, that was just a star. So if it's like all the way to the left, it will give me the furthest left crystal on that little chart. That's gonna be red, yep. Star, not what I wanted. That's the same bee? Cool. They were both blue. No! Oh, that's the special star. I just won't even come up with the name Cat Girl without salad. Well, see, the main character is a cat girl, and she doesn't like salad. That is basically the whole reason behind the name. I'm not even joking. That's the canon lore reason. It's a comedy game. If you're wondering, it's a comedy game. It's a side-scrolling shoot 'em up. Little, like, I think it even came out on like April Fool's Day or something for Humble Bundle. I know it was made for Humble Bundle in one way or another. I don't remember the exact way that it came to be. But I think it was like the Humble Trove. I know it was made by Humble Bundle or like their company thing for, yeah, and I think it was for the Trove. It was one of the earlier ones for it. A little bit slow. That's okay. How did I survive? Riddle me this, Batman. How did I survive that? I really just want to know. Not shoes. Alright, that'll help a little. Nope. Nope. This is wrong timing. Alright, new gem. You need a sequel, Cat Girl, without that? Riddle me this is something I love to quote. Perfect. Yeah, it's a stupid, like, it's funny. It's just funny to do it. I don't think everybody around me finds it funny, but I do, and that's all that matters. Darn. This is the guy. Darn. Missed him. This is the guy. Yeah. Apple? But yeah, some of the power-ups in this game are wild. And, like, I never knew that half of them existed. Like, there's one that's a cross. It just, like, pops out of nowhere. Everything else is, like, not religious, but then there's a cross all of a sudden. And it just reminds me that, like, how there's, like, random things from Christianity in stuff like Zelda and whatnot, too. Because the Japanese just kind of have an interest in it. Same way that, like, somebody might have like a trying to speak and also not mess up. It's a little bit more difficult than I'd like. But like how someone might have an interest or at least a fascination in like something like voodoo or something like that, where it's like a not really something that people always understand, but they can attribute it to being like magical or whatever, right? At least that's my understanding of it. Of like why there's crosses and stuff in so many Japanese-made games. I was trying to get a power-up. I don't think I'm gonna end up with a power-up, am I? No. Oh well. Oh, come on. I didn't want to die for it. Hecky. I'm sure someone has done a deep dive on it. Like, I can almost picture it. I may have even watched one at some point. A deep dive on, like, why the cross and Bible and stuff shows up in Zelda. I wouldn't be surprised. Too far. I love the duality of just like farming the right crystals and then just heckin' zooming. It's very funny to me. Yeah, I grabbed those first few gems very quickly. One left. I think I can maybe get it off of this guy. Oh. I mean, if he kills me, that's not going to be great. Okay, never mind. Let's not try to get it from that guy. This guy's probably easier any- okay, and then I failed. And you failed! There we go, we got it anyways. Cool. I got the shoes. I got the shoe speed. Aw, boo. I lost all my power-ups right before the boss. Can you believe it? I can. I can totally believe that just happened. That's some shenanigans right there. Now I gotta do this the old-fashioned way of spamming the heck out of rainbows and hope I can hit them, hit the rainbow waterfall, etc. Nope. I mean, I did, but only after. There we go. Whew. Gold split? Okay. I got unlucky. I didn't get any extra gems from that. I thought I was gonna get something, but no, I didn't. It just didn't happen. Oh well. There's a new one. Here's the furthest from the corner. Yeah, it's a green one. Okay. One left. That's not gonna be it. No! Dang it. Alright, he will be my last gem now because he had to take everything from me. I think I got fast shoes. Yeah, I got fast shoes. It's such a, like, flip. Like, you're trying to go as fast as possible in the other one, which means you're just, like, avoiding everything. In this, you actually kind of want to, like, stop and grab some power-ups and stuff. Or maybe you don't want to do that thing. Forget I said anything. I don't know what I'm talking about. Also, is going up the middle even good here? I'm starting to question that, too. Goodness. Oh, I almost pressed the split. We don't want to split. Why are you there? I thought the rainbow was going to stop him, and it just didn't. Okay. Not that far off, only 8 seconds, huh? Okay. Fast shoes makes that so difficult. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't know how to express just how annoyingly difficult that just was. That was awful. Okay. There we go. So I've got both of the jar power-ups, which means that I can place double rainbows at the same speed as regular rainbows. So that's good. It's kind of the power-ups that are nice to get. Only problem is I seem to lose them so quick. But this would make it very convenient to fight a boss. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to risk it with those guys. Okay. Alright, I need 2 more. Can easily grab them here. That was too far. Thought there was a thing. Guess not. Okay, well, there goes the power-ups. Goodness. That's not the one I need. I'm gonna lose a bunch of time here, I think. Gotta figure out the best spot to do this. For one, I need to die. Nope, that was too far. Nope. Get me. Thank you. This is a really bad one to farm on. It just is. Nope, too far to the left. There we go. Oh, I thought that was the last one. Oh, my mistake. That was the second to last one. Whoops. Don't know if this level would have been any easier. But I think probably. Tried to grab something in the last second there, power-up wise. This is going to be a little bit difficult with shoes, but... Alright, we made it work. We made it work. Nyum. That's fine. So it's easier to grab them earlier because then you have a lot of time to grab them all. But like you're kind of incentivized to grab them later because then you'll have the power up for the boss and such. But also, if you then mess up and miss them and then go into the boss fight, then you're going to just lose the speedrun in its entirety. So, it's interesting. Kind of odd. Like, kind of like reasoning out. Like how best to do it, basically. Like, what is the best method for getting everything that you need? Aw, boo. Like struggling to rainbow jump, like the most basic thing. But yeah, it's crazy. The first like 5 worlds take 20 minutes. The last 5 worlds take like the no, actually that makes sense. They take like 30 minutes or so, but like I guess it kind of makes sense. They are the harder levels after all, so. Thought it was like some huge revelation, but not really. Alright, I've got the two... got both of the corners to get still. Not great. Okay, well now we don't have any power-ups. That wasn't close enough corner. That wasn't the corner either. Or at least it didn't work out for us. There we go, that was that corner. Alright. Moving on. 100% run would be so hard to optimize. Especially the Shrine Maid boss. Yeah. No, I was starting to figure out the best way to deal with the boss, honestly. Still difficult, but I am starting to figure out how to fight her more effectively. Yes. Perfect. No! No, did you see that? Did you see him basically beeline for me? Oh my god, that was heartbreaking. I was like, I got all these power-ups, let me carry them through to the boss fight. Ugh. Can't believe it. Unbelievable. Heck. Oh, I dodged the rainbow, deleted it with my rainbow. Dodged the fireball, I mean. Deleted it with the rainbow, but then I crashed into him. How sad. Do 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 do. Nope. I wonder if there's, like, a specific couple of enemies in, like, each world that are, like, the easiest to farm. And then you just repeatedly die and fight the same couple of enemies just to get the crystals you need. Still don't know if I should be saying gems instead of crystals, but what you gonna do? Dang, we're already behind. There's way less leeway than you might expect for this beginning part. Another red one. Okay. Got him. But yeah, the Shrine Maiden, I'm still a little bit concerned about it, but that is probably the place that I'm going to have the most time save. if I can do it, you know? No! The fast shoes, they made me just, like, slip directly into him. Oh, man. I had so many power-ups. I was really looking forward to fighting this guy with, like, all the power-ups. Dang it. Yeah, enjoy your snackies. I mean, I really didn't need the power-ups. Almost messed that up. There we go. Take a quick death. Nope, light blue. That's funny, I got alternating. That's like the worst way to get it though, because it's so much more difficult to like specifically go for the alternating ones. Because you just have to like space it right. Is that right? Nope, that was the yellow one. I think I've realized why I call the yellow one light orange. It's because when it's on the ground, it definitely looks more like a lighter orange than it does like a yellow. When it's like in my little inventory there, whatever we want to call that, on the little bar, it definitely looks more like yellow there to me. And that could just be because of like the shading or whatever. But when it's on the ground, it doesn't really look like it. I think it's even the same colors. Woo! Man, that was lucky. Got a bunch that I needed there. Alright. That's good. We needed that. Cool. That guy is vicious. Perfect. Let's heckin' go. No! I needed that power up. Ah, whatever. I've wasted a lot of time trying to grab power-ups, I think. Maybe that's probably something I only should even try to do for like some of the later levels. It's really not necessary for the earlier ones. I've got them down to science, really, from just the any % category. Nice. Took him out pretty quick. Gold. Been hit by that guy a few times before. No, dark blue. Fast shoes. Red. There we go. Alright. That was a fantastic first level. I've got only 2 gems left to grab. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gems. I really should call them gems. I don't know, it just like occurred to me as I was calling them crystals. I'm like, well, I mean, all right, so I need green and light blue. Oh, the song's nice. I like the later part of the song. No! Oh. Alright, light blue. Is that far enough? Hey, let's go. Let's go. Wheel. There we go. Time to fight the heckin' space thing. Wow. No, every time. Alright, well, I'm not gonna waste my time on power-ups then. Oh, man, this is gonna be rough, too. Here we go. It's time. Also, I noticed the cubes, the platforms, they look way better with this on. I think they really had that, like, interlacing problem, like, really badly. Okay. I knew he was going to be a problem. Oh, what was that hitbox? Oh my goodness. I'm far from the best at, like, staying alive with this boss, that's for sure. I'm trying to, like, death abuse and stuff just to do it fast, but, like, goodness. I need to, like, really practice this guy sometime. This and the maiden, the shrine maiden, because they're both brutal. Jeez, man. I'm honestly thinking this guy's worse. Because he's got, like... He's as bad as Fang, but then he's got, like, additional shenanigans. If any one of these things were not here, it would be so much easier. What am I supposed to do? He trapped me. Oh my gosh. Dude. Anybody that had to deal with this at the arcade, I am sorry. This is... Ooh. I gotta imagine that it was not much better in the arcade. Like, I think this guy was just meant to eat your quarters. I think this guy is just meant to be unfair. Oh my goodness, dude! Come on! I don't want to do this whole speedrun and not even get close to a PB because of this. No. Like, what am I supposed to do when he's so in my face, too? Like... This is also kind of hurting my arm. Like, I'm stressing my hand out by doing this fight over and over. That's really not good. Oh my god. Come on. Heck you, dude. Heck you. Heck that guy. Get him out of here. Don't like him. Goodbye forever. Wow, he kicked my ass this time. I'm gonna have to figure out how to, like, hold the controller differently so that it doesn't hurt me. Because it's gonna become a problem eventually if I keep playing with that technique. Welcome back. You missed the annoying fight. It went poorly. The electric fan. Yes, the electric fan. That I forgot that that's his name. Goodness. Yep, the electric fan. I would say that he's probably worse. Because the Shrine Maiden, I'm like coming to the realization that like there's at least a pattern to it that you can learn. Whereas with Electric Fan, it seems like you're kind of just at the whim. You're just at the whim of the programming. Towards the end there, it did seem like there might be something to, like, just hunkering down in the bottom corner as much as you possibly can. That might become a strategy. I don't know. Okay, well, I got star instead of the gem I wanted, but alright. Whee! Whee! Oh yeah, tons of random projectiles. The beam attack, it moves towards you. Yeah, it's some shenanigans. Sadness. Umbrella dude, why? I think the umbrellas are just reskinned wrenches. Yeah. I mean, a ton of enemies in this game are just reskins of a previous enemy. That's just how they've programmed it. Oh, that was the gem I needed. I'm getting out of here. I don't think this is a good spot to farm anything. Alright, one more. Just need the far right one. Nope. Yep. Alright, we got fast shoes. I gotta remember where to stand. Ooh. Ah. Okay. Okay, I need to go further to the left, or the right there. I'm in trouble. I was on top of the rainbows I did not want to be. Again, on top of the rainbows, don't want to be. Hmm. No. No. Hey, that was faster. Ah! Yeah, I was figuring out about where I was needing to be, which is good, because it was very annoying when I didn't know where I was needing to be. Now that I kind of do, it's at least reasonable. I gotta just figure that out with Electric Fan, I think. I'm sure there's somewhere where it's more reasonable. He's gotta have some sort of limitation or something, right? Oh, darn. That's 49, 33, 34, 35, and gone. Dang. So no world record for this run, which was to be expected. We can still get a gold split, though. Which would be cool. Alright. Just need the rightmost one, and we're good. Just the rightmost gem. I was going to say crystal again, but gem. Got it. Ooh. Ah. Come on, let me keep my power-ups for one boss, please. I'm invincible. Let's go, invincibility. Am I still invincible? I don't know, I'm flashing a whole lot. I win. No! That's not even an actual run, because I missed the thing at the end. That means everybody dies. I didn't let anybody else out. I succeeded and let everyone rot in prison. I missed the all-important crystal staff. That technically means that's not 100%. That was all islands. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. That's funny. But yeah, so we'll do one more attempt. I'm just gonna real quick hop up, run to the bathroom. I'll be back. 99.99999% indeed. Basically. That's actually basically what that was. Blammo. What's best segments? Ah, 43-24. Cool, cool. Should I leave this running? No. Like, yes, but no. Let's, no. Here, we'll put it, let's put it on that one. Because that one actually kind of sounds nice. So I'll leave it on that one for a moment, and I'll be back. Blah, blah. What is the song? This is the same song? It's so long. I didn't think there was anything more after the part that I heard. What the heck? What the hecky? Oh, there we go. Now it looped. All right. Cool. So, it's time for everybody. Time for everybody's favorite little trick or gimmick or something. I don't know. It is time. If I get a new world record, I get to eat some cookies. If I don't, I gotta put the cookies back. That is it. Here we go. The cookie run. 3, 2, 1, go. Cookie run, let's go. Whoops. Messed that up. I needed to hit the rainbow. The power of cookie has never failed. Yee. And it's 3 of them. It's 3 butter cookies. You know, the ones that like come in the little tin that every grandma in existence has turned into a sewing kit? Yeah. one of them. It's actually cookies. Oh my god, yes! Yeah. You got a tin like that recently? Oh, nice. Yeah, I, like, accidentally ended up with a tin of every size. Or like, I didn't buy them all at once, but over the course of, like, a couple of years, I have now bought one of every size that they have. Because this past time I bought a giant one with the intention of saving them, so then I would have them with Christmas dinner and stuff for everybody. Ooh. Okay, come on. There we go. Need to move the cookies a little bit, though. There we go. First split, it's a gold. Ooh, ginger snap cookies. I love ginger snap cookies even more than butter cookies. I, like, slowed the game down by throwing down so many rainbows. What the heck? Did you see that? The, like, bullet had trouble. There's a red gem. Actually, yeah, why is the game... Does this game have, like, a memory leak or something? And that if you play it too long, it does this? If it lags a little bit more than it is currently, I'm gonna have to, like, restart. Because it's kind of funky. Not really a fan. Could really use the other jar upgrade. That's a star. Alright, well, we don't need it now. Yeah, ginger snap cookies, molasses cookies. I love both those, like, Christmas kind of cookies. Oh. Wow. The game gets a little bit confused when I do that. I gave myself double rainbows. Hopefully that's fine. Oh, there we go. Yep, it was fine. And we're fast. Another gold. Yeah, I've been really slow about putting up decorations and stuff. I need to get a little bit better about that. Don't know what that star does. Oh, wow. 2 red gems. There we go. Only 2 left. Animated pixel art stuff for president. Yeah. I love making personal gifts like that. Like ones that you've made yourself. I feel like it's really, really nice to do that, especially nowadays. It's so easy to buy whatever the heck you want and whatnot. Give them like a... something that they need or want, but like if you make it yourself, it's so much better. Depending on what it is, I suppose. Like, I feel like, you know, if you give them a cardboard cutout of a phone, they might not be too pleased by that, even if it was made with love. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just can't think of any ideas, to be honest. If you know how to knit or crochet, you could definitely make somebody the $130 Apple phone sling thing. Because nobody should be buying that stupid thing. That's ridiculous. Have your grandma make it for you, you know? Dang it, Fang. Die quickly. No! No! There we go. Stupid Fang. Costing me time. Yeah, I actually learned how to knit from my aunt. I've since forgotten how to do it a little bit. Like, I only remember one of the 2 stitches that you need for, like, most things. But I could relearn it pretty easily. And I still got a bunch of yarn and whatnot, so I might pick it up again at some point. I feel like crocheting, though, is better for, like, making little caricatures and... not caricatures, making little characters and whatnot. And I feel like that's more interesting, personally. So I think I would like crocheting if I tried it, but, you know, I'd have to learn a whole new thing. And lately, I just haven't really had time to learn something like that at the moment. Got a bunch of projects and whatnot. Got stuff made out of wood and whatnot. Like, I've made a bunch of wooden things. I got, like, a end table I gotta give to my mom still that I made out of wood a while ago. It turned out pretty well, but, like, I haven't completed it for the longest time. It's been really a problem. Only one left. The center green one. Gotta grab it next time. Gotta grab the green one on this coming level. Wow, I can't believe I grabbed all of those. There it is. No! I swear, I just, like, have the worst luck when it is trying to maintain the, heckin' power-ups to the boss. I'm terrible at it. That works. Yeah. It's just one of those things where it's like, it's another thing I need to do. And I just haven't really been good about doing stuff like that, because I've had so many other projects that took priority. You know, I've got, like, I gotta work on my house and stuff. There's a bunch of maintenance and whatnot, for instance. Oh my god. So I used duct tape the other day to fix something on my house. I thought that was pretty funny. The fix is holding up pretty well, too. I checked on it today, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? It's still working fine. It's just kind of hilarious. That's not... Yep. Yep, and that was double rainbows, so now that just made it harder. There we go. Duct tape is as universal as WD-40. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Like, it's just kind of funny. Are you lazy, or are you just, like, understimulated? Like, for me, that's definitely a factor as well, is the, like, the lack of dopamine, the ADHD thing, you know? Ah! How dare they? But yeah, I've been having an issue with, like, the sump pump. The sump is just like a hole in the basement. I know that not everywhere has basements, so... And they sometimes do it differently. So, like, we have a basement, there's a hole that's the lowest point of the basement, so all the water that would collect in the basement goes there instead. And then there's a pump in the hole that pumps the water out. And, I have one of those, the usual type of connection you're supposed to make on a sump pump to, like, attach it to the hose that... Or the pipe that goes outside. It's just like a rubber gasket with, like, a screw clamp on it. Hose clamp. And for whatever reason, it just wasn't really doing the job. It wasn't sealing it well enough. So I ended up wrapping a piece of duct tape around it and then putting that on. And it's working great. And, like, the pressure from the hose clamp and everything and the rubber and whatnot means that, like, it should continue to work even if, like, the adhesive of the duct tape itself were to give out. So, like, it's kind of a permanent fix. Like, I probably should still replace it anyways. Like with, because I got a new gasket basically for it. That was my solution, but I don't really technically need to replace it though. I know the whole like, temporary fix, nothing's more permanent, but like, in this specific case, it seems more of a permanent fix than I had intended it to be. Like, it works a little bit too well. Better than what a temporary fix would do, generally. At least that's my justification anyways. Alright, that's one. Oh. Oh, I need the dark orange still. But yeah, being overwhelmed with tasks, completely understand. I get that way quite frequently. Ow! I'm getting really unlucky. I need the second from the furthest left, and I keep getting the one directly to the right of that. Come back. I need you. Ah, you've got some scope creep going on, too. Understandable. Happens to the best of us. Talk about lucky. Did you see what I just got? I got the second... Okay. Every time, I can never seem to save it until the end. Never get to fight these bosses with anything but the basic rainbows. I know the basic rainbows work fine, but I want to try it with the double rainbows and stuff. Gosh, is that too much to ask for? Just always lose the power-ups last seconds. It's mean. Homing powers activate is right. Zoom. Let's heckin' zoom it. I need to get a little bit of a better time here, like... Can't be going into this so far behind. Nope, fast shoes. Do not want. jar. There we go. Do, do, do. I think I got the double rainbows. Well, I got the second jar, so the double rainbows are actually usable, is what I mean to say. Because now I can place them at the same speed as single rainbows. And that's what makes them useful. Nice. We getting golds tonight. Lots of golds. Aww. I'm really bad at staying alive. I need to put more emphasis on staying alive. Imagine this came back to arcades now. What do you mean? Oh, do you just mean you want me to go and, like, throw a ton of quarters at it and, try to get the world record on the arcade or something? Or not the world record, because that would be point-based, which I'm not really somebody who's very good at getting the high score for this game. Especially with my, survivability, because that's kind of important for your high scores, staying alive. He could be useful. Did he drop down to... Nope, I don't see him, so... Probably still got one of... not necessarily. Only one left. That's not gonna do it. That'll do it. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Nope. I think this is the last one, too. Yeah, I think so. Oh, okay, I guess we're gonna just die right away. There goes the power-ups, but also, you know, now we can just go straight for the end. So, whatever. It's fine. There we go. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good night. Thank you for hanging out for so long. And I appreciate the good luck on the run. I forget, did you join the Discord? I think you did, right? So you'll see if I got a new world record or not, because I'll post it in there. Wow. Got bullied. How is that? Okay. I like the insult to injury of it just being like a gem I didn't need after I died too. Oh my goodness. Keep messing up grabbing it. Fine. Wah. Oh, the wiggly mews. Oof. Oh, and I just properly read the beginning part. Yee, I hope you have a good dinner. This guy might be good to grab the left red gem with. Shoes! What the heck? Forget it. This one could work. No! And it went right. Goodness. I'm getting a little bit frustrated by that. That was some heckin'... Ah. It's alright. It's fine. Just really could use one of those things right now. There it is. Goodness, those bullets are so annoying. This level was just made to eat people's quarters. It's so much more difficult than any of the other levels, I feel like. That's so... Like, it's weird to me, but, like, I think that's just how they did it back then, right? Like, the very last levels were not as difficult as, like, one that was kind of close to the end. I think that's right. Nope, bullet. Yeah, the guys that are like overlapping with platforms are sometimes really annoying to see. All right, here we go. Is this the strat? Is this... Oh, okay. So this is the strat. And if they do that, I'm dead. So close. You basically have a limited time before they do that, do you? Hey, let's go! No, all of my time saved. No! All of my time save is gone. Optimizing the best way to grab all of the gems is definitely something that's going to be a priority at some point. There's going to be like specific enemies that are the best to farm. And of course there's some RNG to it, just from the fact that like they don't always drop it. What's interesting is that when you're at the top and you go down, it's a lot easier to do that. So I almost wonder if it's easiest to go all the way up and then grab all the gems on a down pass. As weird as that sounds. Well, I just got killed by that. The manipulation of that ghost was pretty great. I had him go left, hoping that it would throw the thing to the right, and luckily it did, so I was correct. I don't exactly know the precise reasoning. Like, I'm not sure if it does actually always throw it to the opposite direction of the direction that it just came from, sort of thing. Like, the direction it came from is where it throws it. I'm not sure if that's how it works or not, but from what I've seen, that happens frequently, so. It's a safe-ish bet? I don't know if it's a guaranteed bet, though. That's all I'm trying to say. There we go. Good. Nope, I got too far. No, I need to be further to the right. No, darn it. Too far out of the corner. Oh, it's not safe. I thought that corner was safe. It is not safe. Okay. Well, that's not good. That was kind of part of my strategy. Uh-oh. Darn it. Nope, it's not safe for that first time at the very least. Nope, I just said it wasn't safe and then I went there again. Got her. Woo! One minute. Double rainbows seems to, like, always throw me off. It's awful. Because it just, like, changes the timing to the point where the rainbow jumps don't work at all. Oh, come on. Hate when it gives me shoes when I need, like, anything else. Thank you, just wanted out. No. Shoot. Really needed to grab some gems there, but oh well. I don't really have much time save, it seems, so hopefully I can figure out something here. I'm running out of opportunities. Nope. Nope. Okay, that was the red one. Actually, I need to die to this guy. Yeah. There we go. Nope, both of those are red. Oh my goodness. That's perfect. All right. Darn. No new record. I guess I did pretty well at it. Considering I've now done 2 more attempts and I didn't get a new record either times despite getting a few golds. Yeah. 30 seconds behind. We'll rescue all of them. Help, help. This is the diamond rod. Whew. Wow. And they're all free, and then that's it. Heck. I'm taking my cookie anyways. You can't stop me from having at least one. But yeah. That was it for today. I'll stream something else tomorrow. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Let's check out what our sum of best is. Wait. I was comparing against best segments. That was a new world record. I was comparing against best segments and didn't realize. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I guess that was new world record, maybe? I don't know. I'll figure it out. But thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Take care, be good, okay? I'll see you guys later. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye.